Hi guys, it's Tuesday and I am bringing you a layout that I made for Tupelo Designs, and you'll see that I am prepping my Fern Studio chipboard piece. I think it's called Butterflies, but I will have links to all of the products that I use from Tupelo so you can just jump on over there and get you some. That is just gesso I'm priming the chipboard with, and you'll see me do a lot of inking and mixed media, and I'm just kind of making sure all the edges are done. And because if you just use a brush, it will kind of leave streaks, so I pat it up with my paper towel, and that way it's just kind of all flat and smoothed out. That way when it takes ink, it's not all streaky. Just a little tip for you there. And then I went through these die cuts that I had made a long time ago, and I'm just starting to kind of play with my Lindsay stamp gang. That is like a gold and a lime, and they will also be in the description bar. I didn't prime those or anything. I just went direct to paper. And oh, here I take, I love that neon ink. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. I wish Hero Arts would make a ton of those, but unfortunately there's a limited selection. So that is the ombre ink. And here I'm going back with that Lindsay Stamp Gang, making sure I add a little more depth of color, and just continuing to kind of build my layers. I wanted more of the gold. This is so gorgeous. That glitter paste, I'm kind of testing it out here to make sure I like it. And I do, so I'm adding it just a little sparse here and there to add some glitter and glimmer to my die cuts. And it's just gorgeous. The video does not do it justice. It's absolutely to die for. If you're a glitter girl like me, you're gonna love it. So lots of cleanup. I really didn't wait for drying time in between. I didn't really need to. And you'll see I'm just continuing to add more gold, and I'll kind of sweep those through to make sure they get covered with all the little goody drops left on the mat. And that's what I'm doing here. I set those over to the side to dry and pull my picture. And that's a picture of me and my lovely daughter for her birthday last year. We're in my game room. And I'm pulling just scraps from my stash. And this is a really old paper. And I kind of wanted it to be a little bit softer, so I'm doing that with some gesso. That's just regular gesso. So once that's dry, I am going to start playing around with some of my layers and cutting up my scraps, kind of, deciding, oh yeah, there's Butterfly Friends. That's what it's called, Butterfly Friends. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how do I want to set this. Trying to get some ideas, and I do end up cutting that Fern Studio chipboard into two pieces so that it's a little more balanced on the page. Adding some sprinkles of the gold. You don't see a lot of that, but it does peek through when I'm done, so I'll let that dry. So I went last week to training for my new job. Just a little bit of an update while you watch me play with my little layers here. Ooh, that's a gold tissue paper. How cool is that? That was in my stash. But while I play with the little layers, I did go to my training at work down in Houston. It was so nice. Oh, it's such a good experience. I just love my new job. I love the fact that we're so humanitarian and we're a company that focuses on people, and it's just a great company to work for. So I feel privileged to be aligned with them, and I feel privileged to be bringing you videos. They're very good about life-work balance. And I think that Tupelo has some really unusual products that you can incorporate into your scrapbooking, some that you don't necessarily find easily, so it is a great store to explore. So now you'll see what I mean by balancing that chipboard. Ooh, Scotch Quick Dry held that really, really well, so I highly recommend it. Dries clear, super bonding, gets into all those little tiny areas. You don't have to worry about it being shiny or showing through. I'm just kind of pressing down to make sure it sticks. So here I go back with those die cuts and see how pretty and glimmery they are. Oh, I'm a shimmery kind of girl. So I do like how this layout turned out, but it is a very intensely green if you're not a green person. I know some people are, they love all colors like I do, but you can just go ham on one color, and that's what I've done here. Green and gold. Maybe I was feeling like a leprechaun or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, I tucked that underneath. I'm just going to go around the picture there. And actually with that Scotch Quick Dry, it went over that chipboard with no problem. I didn't have to pop it up or anything. So there you go. I even have on my butterfly ring. It matches my layout. This is just a super old envelope. Back when those were popular, I have a ton. I'm trying to get through those. Oh, and my score tape. So this score tape is like the little 1/8 inch, and I don't know if you've bought that size before, but when you want to just tuck little strips in behind stuff, it's perfect. It holds great. It's super strong, and you know I like that. So, and it's so thin and fine, you can use it on just the tiniest little pieces, and you don't have to worry. This is a stamp set by Waffle Flower, and it is called Beautiful. And this was my daughter's birthday, so I found lots of cute little sayings on that stamp set that says celebrate, and then there's one that's birthday and life, and there's all these cute little hearts on it. And I almost went with the bows, but I decided against it. These are just little cut apart tags that I had in my stash, and I'm taking that gorgeous ombre ink and cleaning off my stamps. That way I get a little variety of green. That one says, I think it says it's your party, or it's your party if you want to, or something like that. Anyway, it worked out well. And I put the word life and then one of the little teeny tiny hearts that's on the stamp set on that one. And now I'm kind of putting one of the, it's a little bit bigger heart and then the little teeny tiny heart, and I'm dipping it in that ink, and because it's that ombre ink, it's just gorgeous. It turns really pretty, and it's kind of variegated. It just pulls everything together. And now I'm just going to tuck some of those little elements here and there. I did end up using my 3M foam tape, which also I love, to pop up that Just Perfect banner, because it, you know, it was kind of still sticking up on that one end, and so you'll see me grab my little tape there, and perf. So this layout didn't take very long. As much mixed media as I did on it, I was impressed with how quickly it went. You'll notice some of those little acrylic flowers that are up there on the side. I do end up going back in with those, and then some little punched out hearts that I had. And I'll spread those around the page. Yep, still just tucking little elements here and there, trying to finish up. And that Scotch Quick Dry even held those flowers, which I was impressed, because usually I have to use glossy accents for the heavier stuff, but it worked great. Trying to decide where to put some little embellies here and there. And I will go back and sprinkle some more of that lovely lime color that I got in the green set of Lindsay Stamp Gang. I really love those inks. And their names are cute too. I think that one's called Luscious Lime. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. Oh, there's also some little butterflies that were like a creamy color, and that one big one was the only one I had to go back with glue gun. I'm just outlining with my trusty Secura pen. I love that pen, and I used to use it constantly, and see, I have two actually in my stash. And I don't know if it was the gesso or what, but it didn't want to cooperate there for a while, so I ended up grabbing another one. And I'll go around the edge like I used to do on all my layouts. Just adds that little bit of shimmer. Like you can see it, but it doesn't stand out, and you're just like, ooh, glitter. So yeah, that one little edge kept bothering me. You'll see me I put it down several times with this score tape that was super fine, and I could just tuck it right in. I went back with that lime Lindsay Stamp Gang, and I'm showing you some of the close-ups there. The video does not do justice for that glitter paste. Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're having a good night. Those are bye-bye hands. So I will have still pictures and links to everything, and I hope you're having a great evening, and I will talk to you later. But ta-ta for now. Bye.